welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Precious. I'm definitely looking a little rough right now because today was very much a lazy day. Also, this lighting is kind of atrocious because it's about to rain, so I have to use overhead lighting, but we're not gonna let that stop us. But in today's video, we're gonna be hobby girlies together. Something about me is that I really am like such a hobby girly. I always have been and I always will be. I'm someone who constantly gets bored, so one hobby is just not enough for me, and I especially love creative hobbies. And with it being summer and having all this free time, I find myself doing more hobbies than usual, and I just thought it'd be fun to record like every time I do something hobby related. But right now I am about to do some sewing. If you saw one of my last videos, you know that I got a sewing machine and I'm definitely figuring it out. I haven't actually made anything or like accomplished anything too impressive with this sewing machine. Over the past few days I've been just practicing doing my stitches on random fabrics, and I have hemmed a few of my pants and they actually look pretty good. But today we are gonna alter this tank top that I have. Okay, I actually have two tank tops that I want to alter, but I don't know if I'm gonna do both of them or if I'm just gonna do one. And they literally look like the same exact tank top because they're the same exact color. I don't know if you can tell, but like they're navy blue. This one is literally just a plain one. I'm pretty sure it's from Walmart, but it is kind of long and it fits me looser on the bottom. I like my tank tops a little more fitted. And then this one, it's kind of the same deal. Again, it's the same color, but there is like just more detailing to it and it's super cute. But it kind of has the same problem as the other tank top where it just fits me a little looser, and I just like it when my tank tops fit me tighter. So that's why I want to alter them. I think I'm gonna do this one. Honestly, I'm not even 100% sure if I want to alter this one. Like, I mean, I do, but I'm scared I'm gonna mess it up, and it's like so cute. So if I mess it up, I'm gonna be very sad. So I'm just gonna focus on altering this one since this is literally just a plain tank top from Walmart. Like, I'd be sad if I messed this up, but if I did mess this up, like, I wouldn't be that sad as opposed if I were to mess up this other one. So we're gonna start with this. If this goes really good, then maybe I'll do the other one. But yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Okay, I'm literally on the floor right now and my forehead looks really shiny right here, but this is what we're working with. But here's my plan. I laid out my tank top and I have this tank top, which is literally like my favorite tank top that I own, and I love how it fits me. So I want to use this as a reference to kind of like shape this tank top. I'm basically just gonna trace this tank top onto this tank top and sew on the lines. I've never successfully done this before, so I don't know how it's gonna go. I tried to do this one other time and it was like my first sewing project and I messed up colossally. We don't have to talk about that though, but that's kind of my plan. Hopefully it goes good. I fear I may have eaten. Like, what? Like, this is so good. I've literally never done anything this good. And guys, let me just say, the hem, the line is so straight. I will say part of the stitch, like over here, is a tad bit crooked, but like you can't even tell. But guys, it looks so good. Like, this is probably my new favorite thing now. I don't know if I'm gonna alter the other one because honestly, doing this took me way longer than it should have. And it's like 9 o'clock right now and I just don't want to get into that. And on top of that, I'm still kind of on the fence about altering that one because that is one of my favorite tank tops and it doesn't fit horrible, it just like could fit better. So I think I'm gonna wait because if I mess that one up, I for real will be so sad. So we're gonna stick with this. That's it for today. I don't know what the next thing I'm gonna do is, but obviously you will see. Hello guys, it is the next day. I am wearing my tank top because she was too cute not to, and I have these matching sweatpants. So I feel like I look very put together, even though I'm not. But I was literally chilling in my bed doing nothing, watching YouTube, and I was like, you know, now would be the perfect time to do something. So let me do a little craft. And I wanted something simple that requires little to no brain power. So we're gonna make some bookmarks because if you don't know, I do like to read. I actually love making bookmarks, and I definitely don't make as many as I would like to because let's be real, you can use anything as a bookmark, and that's what I do. And I have made some that are very cute, and I just tend to use those over and over again along with some other bookmarks that I already have. So like, is it necessary for me to be making bookmarks? No, but I want to, and I feel like it's fun making bookmarks for specific books, especially for books that you love. So that is what we're gonna do today. I want to make a bookmark for the book that I'm reading right now, which is A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J Maas. I'm a little over 100 pages in and I'm just enjoying it so much, and I just just want to make a bookmark for this book, for this series, since there are more books after this. So in my mind, I'm kind of like, let me just make a bookmark for the series as a whole. So yeah, I'm gonna try to make a good bookmark for this. I don't even know what bookmark I could make for this, because I think it's fun when you make bookmarks and you put a little reference from the book on the bookmark, but I'm not that deep into the series, so I don't really know if I can make a clever reference on the bookmark, but we'll see. So let's go ahead and do that. This is literally like all, well, not all, most of my craft stuff. These two bins are just like beads and yarn and like jewelry making stuff, and then the purple bin is mainly just like paper and stickers. So I'm gonna go through all of this and kind of see what I can use to make a cute little bookmark. Bookmarks. I'm not gonna lie, they low-key are kind of boring, and I got a little lazy. Like, I spent too much time thinking, and by the time I kind of made up my mind, I was like, I don't want to do anything too extravagant. So they're a little more basic, but I still think they're cute. Okay, first bookmark that is supposed to go with this book. We have this, and it literally just says, I heart Farah, which is the main character of this book, because I actually do love her. Like, she's one of my favorite characters I've ever read. So I was like, let's just do this. It's nice and simple. And I was going for checkerboard. Is that, no, not checkerboard. Is it gingham? Is that what it's called? I was going for this little pattern, and the color like matches the cover. And I also did that on the back. I was thinking about putting another character's name on the back, but honestly, the character that I'm thinking about, I don't know if I love them yet. Like, I really like this character, but they haven't done enough to solidify my love for them. So I'm keeping the back blank. And as soon as I end up loving this character, which I feel like I will, but as soon as they earn my love, I will put them on the back of this bookmark along with Farah. But yeah, let's put her in the book. Cute. That was kind of anticlimactic, but cute. Okay, and then this next bookmark. I don't know how I feel about this bookmark. I feel like there was a lot of room to do something fun with this bookmark, but again, I got lazy. But we did this. If you turn it, it says one more chapter in cursive writing, and I put this bow in, and then I drew little cherries on it, which I feel like is kind of very much random, but since the bow was red, I thought it'd be cute. So yeah, that's that. I feel like it's kind of random, but it is what it is. But yeah, these are the bookmarks. It definitely took me way longer to do these than they should have. Like, I spent way too much time thinking, so because of that, it took a while. But I mean, they're cute, nice and simple, nothing crazy. It kept me occupied while I was watching TV. I've been watching Ryan Trahan's series where he goes to 50 states in 50 days, and that's what I was watching while I was doing this. Honestly, I only started watching it because I saw that Haley was gonna be in it. Haley Pham, who's his wife, who is also like a booktuber that I love to watch. So I saw that she was gonna be in the series, and I was like, oh my gosh, wait, I want to see this. I started watching it, and it's actually really good. So yeah, that's what I was watching while doing all this. But yeah, that's the end of that. I will see you later. Today is the day where I sew something from scratch, which I have not done yet. I've had my sewing machine for like 2 weeks now. All that I've done is little alterations to clothes that I already have. I definitely feel like that was a good starting point for me. Now I feel like I'm ready for something a little more. Now I'm making something easy because she's a beginner, and I feel like one of the easiest things for a beginner to make is a book sleeve for your books. And if you don't know what that is, here you go. I love my books, so I feel like this is a perfect thing for me to make because it's actually something that I will use, but also it's gonna be something easy because you're really just sewing in straight lines. Now I don't really know which one I want to pick. I feel like this is a popular one that I've seen where there's like a bow on the side, or one like this that has like a button attached to it so you can close it that way. But I don't have, well, I do have buttons, but I don't have like any elastic to loop around the button. So I think I'm just gonna go with the one with the bow because all I need is fabric for that one. Now, as for the fabric, I do have fabric. I ordered some online. I was looking on TikTok like where the best place to buy fabric is, and I found this little fabric company called Golden Girls. Here's their little logo, and they have the cutest fabric options. I got this gingham print fabric, these flowers, I got a cream, I got this pink, and it has little, I don't know what those are. They look like X's, I guess. I got these flowers, and it's kind of like a cream base, and then I got a green, but I only need 2 to make the book sleeve, so I'm thinking this flower print for the outside, and then the inside can just be a solid green. Like, that's so cute. So this is the fabric we're going with. And then I got this stuff. It's called fusible interfacing. I don't even know what that means, but basically you sew it in between the two pieces of fabric and it makes the fabric not floppy. Because if I were to like sew just two pieces of these together, like it just wouldn't be very sturdy. So you put this like in between the two scraps of fabric. So yeah, I don't really know like how much of this I'm supposed to use. I don't know. Like guys, I'm kind of nervous. I don't even know where to start. Like I feel like there's so much, like so many steps. So first I need to cut everything. Okay, this is the progress we have so far. You can't even tell what I did unless you look really close, but I sewed the lining and then the outer piece of fabric together, like I quilted it, which again, you can't really see, but like I basically just sewed straight lines all across the whole thing. So it kind of looks quilted. So I did it to both sides. This one looks way better than this one. Again, you can't really tell, but just the lines on this one are not straight at all, but this one looks pretty good. Now, I don't even know what's next. This is so much work. I've been doing this for over an hour. Okay, now I'm gonna sew these pieces together and then I have to make the ribbon tie thingies and then I put in the lining. Okay, wait, period. I think I just did it. It's so dark, but I think I just successfully, oh shit, no I didn't. I spoke way too soon. Oh my god, this is so not straight. So I have like all of the pieces made. I just have to put the pieces together. This is the outside, and then here's the inside, and then here are the tie thingies. So all I have to do is just sew everything together, and then this will be done. So I'm gonna lock in and do that, and then show you guys. Guys, literally as I was about to start sewing, I realized that I did this wrong. Now I am taking out all of my stitches because I have to re-sew this part because I was supposed to leave part of it open, which I did not do. So yay for that little detour. So yeah, now I have to redo this, which it's not gonna be hard to redo. It's just annoying because I have to like take all of the stitches out. It also sucks because I actually did such a good job on this. So hopefully I can do an even better job doing it again. Guys, I think I just did it. Okay, moment of truth. I got a book. Will this fit? Wait, does it fit? Wait. Guys, I did it. Wait, stop. Hold on. Let me tie this. Guys, I made this. That's crazy. And it's adorable. Guys, I've never been more proud of anything in my life. Like, this like actually looks so good. I will say the top here is kind of slanted, but like, I don't care. You can't tell. Like, I don't think the camera's doing it justice. Like, this is adorable. This is crazy. This is my first sewing project that I've ever done. Like, for real, for real. This is literally amazing. I'm going to treasure this forever. I'll link the TikTok down below that I followed. But like, actually, this is the cutest thing ever. And now I just want to make a million more things. I can't believe I made this. There's nothing like making something and it turning out good and you like just thinking, wow, I just created that. Because like, literally, that's what this is. Like, I'm literally shocked that I made this. Like, what do you mean I just made this? My battery's about to die, so I will see you later. But whatever I do next, I don't know if it can top this because this is so cute. Alright guys, it's the middle of the night and I decided to take this time to do some journaling. I honestly love journaling. I feel like there's two main ways you can journal. The first way is to just like write down like your thoughts, what's on your mind, like how you just write in a diary. And the second way is by making cute little spreads of whatever you want to make. And I personally love doing both of those. I will say I don't make as many cute little spreads as I would like to. Like this year I told myself that I was going to get more into it, but I'm not gonna lie, I've been doing such a bad job at it. Usually whenever I do journal, it's more of like, you know, dear diary, this is what my day's like. Well, I don't actually say dear diary, but you get the gist. But tonight we're gonna do a cute little spread. Now I have a few ideas saved to my Pinterest board, but I think this is the one that I want to do. It says I want to be defined by the things that I love, and then around it you just draw the stuff that you love, and I just think that's so cute. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that, nice and simple. This is my current journal. It's pink, it's leather, and it has little flowers on it. I think I got it from TJ Maxx, and I love me a cute little journal. I actually have like a little collection going because I've been journaling since maybe the end of my freshman year, beginning of my sophomore year of high school. Wait, that's like actually kind of crazy to think about. I've been journaling since the beginning of my sophomore year of high school. I'm about to enter my sophomore year of college. Why did that just make me feel old? But anyways, I have a good little collection going, and I also have a book journal. Like I have my regular journal for like my day-to-day things, and then I have a book journal where I write down all of my book reviews and everything else that has to do with the books I read. So like I like making little bookish spreads, and I like keeping track of like the genres I'm reading, the authors I've read. So I have a designated journal for that. But I will say I'm a little behind. I have not journaled probably my past like 5 books, which is so bad. I need to do those soon, but not tonight. Yeah, this is my book journal. We love her. If you do not journal, take this as your sign to start journaling. Obviously, I mentioned that I've been journaling for a while, but I wish I started sooner. Solely because like I wish I had those memories to look back on and really like see who I was then and like see how I've grown to now. Because even with my journal from sophomore year, junior year of high school, I recently looked back on those and I was literally like so shocked, like reliving all of that and just seeing how my life has changed. Because like my life back then was drastically different from my life right now. So I just wish I had more of that to look at. So that's why I say I wish I started journaling earlier so I could just have more memories to look back on. And I know like obviously like your memories are in your head, yeah, whatever, but like there's always gonna be little details that you won't always remember. So in the moment when you're journaling it, all of those details are fresh on your mind. So when you read it in the future, you're gonna be like kind of mind blown. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I forgot this even happened. I don't even remember this happening, but apparently it happened because I wrote it down. It's honestly one of the closest things you have to time traveling. Like I'm not even like trying to exaggerate. For real, journaling is just one way to relive certain moments of your life. And I don't know, I think that's cool. But also if you're not someone who's into journaling in that way where you're like basically writing down your whole story, you can also journal in the way that I'm about to journal, where you just kind of bullet journal and make cute little lists of things you enjoy or things you hate or your favorite TV shows, your favorite songs. I feel like that is a perfect way to be creative if you want to find a way to be more creative. And it's also a good way to document who you are. Like that's literally the whole point of journaling. No matter how you journal, like that's what it is, documenting who you are. And in the future, no matter how you ended up journaling, like you can still look back on it and be like, wow, this is who I was then, but like this is who I am now. And it's crazy to see how much I've changed and grown. Yeah, that's my little spiel on why you should start journaling if you don't already. I got my journal, I got my pens, let's do this. And what am I trying to say?